Hey everybody, it's Rob. It is the 10th of June 2020, and I will flip the camera on me. I'm actually in my room. So I just thought I'd do a very fast video this time, but yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of a weird day. Maybe this is going to be a kind of a weird video. I mean, I've done weirder ones, but whatever. No Dara, just quiet, just by myself. Maybe you hear the noise in the hallway from all the other people. That's the doorway over there. You would have saw that in the video. Oh, and by the way, look. If you haven't seen the video yet, those are the animals from the video. And right there is the famous in my eyes, where the rats come and hang out. I could feed them right there. And literally you can see how close it is to a YouTube channel computer and where I sleep. So, anyways, yeah. So, I don't know. I just thought I'd do a different kind of live, not a live, a different kind of video, I guess, compared to walking around the streets of Davao. To tell you the honest truth, I guess, I mean, Dara and I are like having a little bit of a squabble. So, we're not talking to each other at the moment, but that's fine, whatever. I'm sure lots of people are going through the same kind of stuff with this damn virus and being locked in rooms and stuff. I mean, as you could tell, I'll show you right now. I mean, this is where we live. Up there that I'm showing you is where Dara sleeps, because if she were to sleep where I sleep, it's too tight. This is part of our kitchen. I control one fan. I control two fans. Dara hates fans, but because I got another one, she uses it sometimes. And then, oh, if I just get up, here's our make-do kitchen right here. Sorry, there's like a thing of dirty dishes right there, but usually those are cleaned right away. But because Dara and me aren't talking right at the moment, because hey, I'm not against doing dishes. Don't look at me the wrong way here. But she generally does the dishes only because I've tried a million times and she says no. I have no problem doing dishes. I do a lot of the cooking myself. So I've got a little toaster oven. I've got a little 2-burner that I brought with me. Our dishes. Dara did all this. She hung all of our appliances, or all of our spatulas. And then up here, I keep all the spices and I keep all my stuff for coffee. I went out and I bought this, which is a big mini fridge, because in the house, it's the fridge. There's a frozen fridge that's used for their store, and then there's a regular fridge that is used for the family and that. So I don't want to impose on what they're using, so I went out and I bought this fridge. Still got all the tags on and all that. It doesn't stay very cold though, I think, because if you look behind the fridge, the window opens there and maybe the warm air blows against the back of the fridge and doesn't keep it as cold as it should be. And then over there, oh, that shouldn't be there, sorry you guys. That's her Filipino vinegar. Anyways, I'll go back on me. So yeah, that's our little room here. I mean, it's if I go to the corner, this is the corner of the room right now, and if I point right here, this is what you see. It looks kind of messy, but it actually really isn't that messy when you really think about it. I mean, maybe for a Western standpoint, or maybe when I used to live in a Vita in a fancy condo. Well, not fancy, but like a nice condo here in Davao. This is definitely more messy, but it has its organized chaos, let's just say. Uh, anyways, so yeah, so tonight's video is because I was lazy. I didn't go outside. I just went outside, grabbed some food really quick. And Dar was giving me the silent treatment all day. So, well, actually for the last few days, but um, so I just went out, got some stuff, came back home, and then I'm back here, back to my bed and my computer. So, this is where I create the content that you are seeing. And some exciting, I just knocked over some water. Some exciting news. I'm not sure if I'm framing this right, but some exciting news is that there's another artist. He's like an amazing artist. His name is Christian Saint Hilaire, and he's from Quebec, just like Paul Bisson from Cirque du Soleil and Destiny that I worked with on my show in Macau. They don't know each other; they're separate. But he is an artist. I will give you the links maybe in this video, if not in future videos. But anyways, I've known him for 3 years because he messaged me randomly when I started doing my White Rock photography of the beaches and the sunrises and the sunsets and life in White Rock and that kind of thing. Back when I was just had already done a bunch of photography, but was getting more serious about it, but just didn't have the right equipment. But I still managed to do quite well, thank God, and the city gave me a license to sell my photography back then. And then I got the show call to be in Destiny, and that's, again, you guys all know the story. And even if you guys don't, even if you're new on YouTube and you're just clicking on this, you have no idea my background, if you're interested enough, you'll click around YouTube and you'll learn a little bit more. But yeah, I left my homeland Canada, White Rock, BC on the West Coast 3 years ago to join a cast of amazing people to do a show for MGM. We trained in Montreal, Canada, and then went on to Macau, and I lived there for almost 2 years building a really huge show for MGM, which ended up not going anywhere. And then I left and I ended up here in the Philippines at a few nice condos for about a year and a half, did my photography, and then now I am with my girl, who's not talking to me, but hopefully that changes at some point, and living in her house actually with borders and living, I guess you'd call the Filipino way. And I mean, girlfriend aside, yes, I'm here because of Dara, of course. And I'm here because it's really cost effective, of course. There's multiple things. But when I really think about it and analyze the situation, whatever reason I'm here is because the way I look at it now is as an artist, and I call myself an artist now because I've shot so many images and been lucky enough to be acknowledged on a world scale with my images and won many competitions and started the Rotary Project, which is another video. Don't worry about that right at the moment. That how can I call myself an artist and shoot? Hey, you know what? Why am I shooting this video like a Facebook Live? You know what? I've already started it. I might as well save it. I should be shooting this way. I'm so dumb. Oh well. Anyways. And I'm a video guy. Oh my God. I'm a disgrace to all the video creators on YouTube. But you know what? I'm real, and I'm going to always stay real to the point. A real guy would end this video and reshoot it. But I'm not going to reshoot it. I'm going to keep it vertical because I'm an idiot. So, anyways, to make a long story short, I felt that this was the perfect opportunity for me to see how a great majority of Filipinos live, whether it's in the city or if it's in the nice countryside or the ocean areas. You know, they've got 7,000 beaches in the Philippines and all that. So you got to mix like any country. well, this is a third world country, but even in the Philippines, you got a mix of like the nice areas and the nice condos that I used to stay in, to like the real, like where I shoot my photography is real. What do they call it? It's like uh, I don't know. There's a word for it, but it's like a ghetto. It's like very primitive, like super primitive. But the people are amazing. I get amazing photography there, and I have the best time of my life every time I shoot there. This here, where I'm at now, they call mid-level. It's not the fancy condo Avita that I used to live in, but it's also not the boulevard. We call it the boulevard area or the river area here in Davao. And that's where people live very primitive, and squatters. They call it the squatter area. That's what it is. So it's very dirty and very grungy, but there's a life there that is like just amazing. When I walk through those areas by myself, the only expat, the only white guy for as far as the eye can see. I've, in fact, a year and a half shooting in Boulevard area, I've never seen another expat. Not one. I saw one in Agdal once, and that was it. So it's pretty amazing. So all the white people and the expats, or whatever race you are, it doesn't matter. If you come and visit Davao City, you go to the famous landmarks. They're all closed now because of the virus, of course. But very few people go to these areas where I shoot. So in doing a year and a half of photography, being lucky enough to be acknowledged and winning lots and lots of awards, and potentially doing lots of projects because of it, I felt the need to live like a middle class, at least Filipino. I keep saying Filipino. I got Dar on the head. Filipino. So this was my perfect opportunity, and it just so happened that the girl that I'm with and expect to be with for the rest of my life, if all goes well, is live in this amazing house. And I've had negative comments from people from Canada and film industry people too. You guys just don't know because you guys are living in Vancouver, in the modern city. Vancouver's gorgeous. I'm a true born, raised Vancouver guy, I know. But until you've traveled and until you've visited and lived and worked and experienced and involved yourself in the cultures of the many places around the world, you honestly don't know. You really don't know what you're missing. And going to like all-inclusive, I've done those. That was in my early days of traveling. I did all-inclusives. I had the money, so I booked 2 weeks away, and me and my ex-girlfriend used to go to all-inclusives in Mexico, Dominican Republic, those places. But you couldn't pay me. You couldn't give me a free trip to an all-inclusive at this moment in time. I mean, I've been lucky enough in my life now to experience a lot of things and a lot of traveling to more than 60 countries for sure, guaranteed. I haven't added it up, to tell you the truth. Some of my videos I say 70, I say 50, I say 60, anywhere in that range. But either way, a lot of countries. So yeah, so I to end this video and not make it last so long, I'm just gonna say that I'm vertical mode. I'm not Facebook Live. I'm being stupid, but I'm being honest. And that's my video for this day in Davao City, from home for a change. And please, please, please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. You guys have been responding slowly. It's mostly my friends because I'm at 57. I'm looking at the screen right now. So it's usually one subscriber a day. But considering I haven't fully wrapped my head around the analytics, I haven't wrapped my head around the thumbnails, I haven't wrapped my head around the proper titles, I haven't wrapped my head around what impressions mean compared to click-through rates, compared to unique viewers. Oh, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And do I care? Yeah, I do care. But Do I care severely at this moment? Well, nah. I think at this moment it's about building who I am, showing people who I am as an artist, showing people there's a face to all the photos, the tens of thousands that you see on Facebook every day, and on my Instagram, and on my Chasing the Image page, by the way, as well, and now my YouTube, and now Twitter as well. So there's many social platforms. So I'm just giving you guys the face that's creating the images, and I'm giving you the real me. I'm not giving you some fake plastic Rob. Trying to be as honest and as real as I can be. And like, hey, I'm shooting in my bedroom right now. A lot of people wouldn't even show you this. I mean, so give me some credit for that at least. So anyways, please subscribe. Chasing the Image. I'm at 57. If I go up if I go up a subscriber a day, I'm doing good. Yeah, I know people are gonna say, no, you're not doing good. All the YouTubers, all the real content creators are gonna say, nah, you're not studying your analytics. You're not doing this. But you know what? I haven't got a focus for the channel yet. Until I get a focus for the channel, I'm not gonna worry about that so much. I'm gonna just polish up my on-camera persona, get used to talking to you guys, being comfortable with it, and then over time, the channel's going to have a real purpose. And right now, it has a lot of different purposes, which is fine, but it's probably not going to get thousands of subscribers. I know that, I realize that, but I'm still going to ask for it, and I'm still going to bother you guys for it, and you're still going to get sick of me asking for it every time. By the way, the rain video, the flood video from 2 days ago, got 760 viewers on Facebook alone. When I put it on YouTube, this light is so bright that I think it only got like 40 views. So obviously I'm doing something wrong with the analytics and all that kind of stuff, because on Facebook you guys are going crazy loving it, but on YouTube they're not seeing it. It's just not getting out there. So that'll come in time. And I did that crazy video of me running around chasing the image. That did quite well on Facebook again, 450 views. But on YouTube, it's got like 30 or 40 views and a bunch of comments. So it's slow and steady. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. I've talked way too long, and maybe I'll watch this back and erase it. Maybe you'll never see this video. If you've seen this video, it means that I've accepted just to show you a video raw, shot in vertical mode, not horizontal like I should, or portrait, or I mean landscape. And that's it, the real me. So cheers from Rob in Davao City, this 10th of June, 2020. We'll see you guys again, and sorry for seeing too much of the ugly mug tonight and not so much scenery, but we'll see you again. Cheers, bye.